Welcome to a special edition of Sunday Night Basketball here on 2K Sports. Along with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce will be with us courtside. They traveled to Portland last time they faced the Blazers and came away with a win.
You have to credit the game plan going in, especially at the offensive end, where they were just so relentless.
Yeah, that kind of performance on the road really speaks to their preparation and mental fortitude.
Now here's Lillard. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Well, this shows you that Avdia can do it all, making an effective pass there.
A bit of a shocker during the summer of 2024. Deni Avdia getting traded from Washington to Portland.
Yeah, and from one young team to another, B.A. Deni was just 24 when he got moved and fetched 2 first-round picks, 2 seconds, a big haul. Amongst the all-time leaders in threes made, Damian Lillard, very comfortable from range.
Now here's SGA. Doing some damage on the offensive end, putting up a little over 14 points a game. Just 4 to shoot. Fires from way outside. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking him up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Garnett no good.
Yeah, a bit of a slow start here. They're 0 for 4 to begin the game.
Off the outside. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And I love their energy so far. They're now 4 for 4 from the field.
Here's SGA. And SGA throws it down.
And this is Shea's game. Attack, get to the rim, and finish.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. The fadeaway. And it's Portland scoring again.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
The defense gives Shea all their attention, and that leaves another guy open and ready to score.
Lillard outside. They set the pick. Over SGA. Lillard can't get it to go.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
And last season, the Warriors had their most success playing a small ball lineup, Grant.
Well, they more than held their own on the backboards in defending the paint, but you knew they'd look to add some size this summer.
And here's SGA. He'll bring it up for Golden State. 8-point game.
A shot that Williams continues to work on. You love seeing these type of results.
Now here's Holiday. Still without a bucket. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Trailblazers got to hurry. Got to get up a shot. Puts up a deep 3. Avdia can't get it to go. And here's Hield. Puts up a 3. Avdia pulls it in. 2 for 1 opportunity if they can time it right.
Great way to end the quarter.
On the wing, Holiday. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. Lillard can't get it to go.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
A tricky cover. Gilgeous-Alexander is a talented finisher inside.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Lillard outside. The 3 ball. Good D by SGA. There's the drive. Williams on the wing. Shoots over Thibault. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Portland ahead, up by 3. Let's take a quick break. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Portland.
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
Yeah, and that's helped them get the lead. But we'll have to see if they can sustain this offensive output.
Strus with the bucket. And it's already hard enough to play D in this league. Some people feel that traveling has gotten out of control, Coach.
Well, I don't know if it's gotten out of control, B.A. I think the referees do a pretty good job on traveling. I think what's important for the referees is they have to be able to determine which travel calls gain a guy an advantage and which ones you could let go because they have no effect on the play.
Lillard outside. From downtown, Strus grabs the miss.
Well, this is certainly not the game he was hoping for offensively, but they've been able to find points as a team even without his contributions.
And Drew Holiday gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's Dillingham. Yet to see a basket. And that's good. Max Strus for three. It's all knotted up.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look.
Henderson. It's rebounded by Golden State. They'll face the Jazz after this game. That'll be at home. It'll be game number 2 in their 5-game homestand.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Blazers trailed by 3. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Knocks down the long J.
Yeah, great find right there by Henderson. He is such a gifted facilitator.
Outside Strus. Jackson Davis a screen. Launches a 3. Strus' shot is off. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Deflected. On the wing, Strus. And the three-pointer goes. Strus has got 8.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
And he gets the bucket.
At 7'2", Donovan Clingan is a mountain of a man.
Out to Gordon. Pass to Dillingham. Clock at 6. Now here's Strus. And the Warriors with another 3.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Here's Nesmith. Henderson outside. To the middle. Here's Grant. Excellent D there from Kuminga.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
Oh, it's so easy for Kuminga to rise up to the rim.
Clingan. And he throws it down with one hand.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey, guys. The Warriors at last season's trade deadline swinging the deal for Jimmy Butler. Stephen Curry said him signing an extension is big. He's committed for this run. It creates expectations, which I love. We all thrive off of that energy in that kind of environment. We are up for the challenge. Guys?
They're all in. Allie, thank you. Pass to Strus. There's the double with Sharp. Here's Dillingham. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boy.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options. Pass
to Gordon. Jackson Davis down low. Now Kuminga. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Jackson Davis misses. Max Strus getting it done for the Warriors. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. We'll be back in a moment.
25.
And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Blazers trail by 4. And here's Holiday. No points yet. Lillard can't get it to go.
His shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
No doubt. Stephen Curry is the best shooter of all time. Talk about what makes him special, Grant.
Well, B.A., he can hit shots under the most difficult circumstances, off balance, with only a sliver of daylight. And this is why teams often choose to double him the moment he crosses half court.
Avdia outside. Off target with the 3.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Outside, Williams. Counted from distance. Williams has got 6 points.
Well, you got to be able to shoot fast in the league. So it's nice to see Williams doesn't need a lot of setup time. Stumbling to start the second half. 3 straight misses.
Here's SGA. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Almost too wide open there. That's like a warm-up jumper for him.
Lillard right side. Tries to break his ice. It's hauled in by Garnett.
Familiar results for him. He can't get anything to go.
Down low. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
A 6'6" playmaker. SGA has a great view of the floor.
Abdul-Jabbar misses.
Things have been a little bumpy coming into the second half. 5 straight misses.
Williams misses. Blazers trail by 10. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Hits the trifecta. Williams has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Yeah, nice shot by Williams. Just a soft touch from deep.
Right side, Holiday. It's Avdia on the wing. Here's Abdul-Jabbar to halt the run. And he takes it up and lays it in. Give him 8 points now.
Yeah, secures the ball off the glass. Does a nice job going right back up.
Pass to Hield. Hield on the wing. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. The 3. Out of bounds. It'll be Portland's ball.
Blazers ball.
Blazers trailed by 11. Lillard deciding where to go with it. Ooh, a 2-handed power slam.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, but also credit the offense there. That's making a play when you really need it, and they need more of it.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Outside Holiday. To the paint. And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Well, when you think about all the miles Jimmy Butler has on his legs now, how many more does he have left, Greg?
Well, he's been shouldering the load for a long time. But what separates him from the pack is his sheer will and his IQ. So he might just surprise us a little.
For 3, Gordon. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound. Blazers trail by 12. And he's all alone. Avdia, good.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
Pass to post. And stolen by Holiday. Here's the break. There's a screen. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Guarded by post. And he slams it in one-handed.
Nice little read there from Lillard. Got it to the screener right on time.
Holiday's over to help. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Now that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight reel.
Shot clock at 5. Fades back. And it's Portland scoring again. 27 seconds left in the third. Pass to Post. Takes a 3. Drains the triple. Post has got 5 points.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
Avdia from outside. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. They've kept their
38.
fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. The Warriors lead by 8. On the wing, SGA. Outside, Williams. Drops in the 3. Williams has got 9 points here in the second half.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, I understand why.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Yeah, inside Lillard is just so scrappy, turning aggressive defense into a foul while shooting.
He hits the second from the line. You know, off the court stand, Damian Lillard has another career going as a rapper.
Well, B.A., I've enjoyed a few tracks, though I prefer his performance on the hardwood where he's shooting and scoring you all the time.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Healed for 3. Avdia pulls it in.
Sometimes it's just not your night. Fortunately, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Oh, got a piece of it. He got it. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Warriors?
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
They're also finding a lot of points tonight off of transition play, running the floor and using the fast break to beat the defense.
Williams into the lane. Here's Garnett. 4 on the clock. And again, no good by Golden State. Here's Avdia. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Yeah, he's been able to turn it around after a rough first half. He's now looking much better offensively.
Healed on the wing. Here's the pick. SGA with it. Back to Hield. Let's go with a 3. And again, no good by Golden State.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
The Warriors lead by 12. Here's Garnett. Shoots a 3. Ooh, it misses.
Well, despite his lack of efficiency, the team has put together a good offensive effort tonight.
And I love the balance for Lillard between scoring and passing. That time, finding his teammate for the great look.
He's been reliable from the floor, and that's reflected on the scoreboard.
Outside Neesmith. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Warriors. Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort. And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Yeah, he didn't let the defense affect him there. He just kept his focus.
What a pretty shot. Quietly, Holiday has been a great NBA player for more than a decade.
Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. We've got 1:48 left to play in the fourth quarter.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him. And we talk about the importance of protecting the rim. Right there, outstanding defense.
It's stolen. Avdia, left side. Gets stolen by Hield. It was stolen by Lillard. Ooh, it's stolen away.
And they had an advantage tonight. Came out sharp and did what was needed. Nice win here for the Warriors.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, B.A. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
And they earned win number 9. Each win so important in this league.
But they've got 2 more chances to get some revenge. The matchup doesn't favor them, but against a conference opponent, they're gonna battle hard.
And what a huge performance it was for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And he found a way to leave his mark on every facet of the game. His activity and energy were a huge factor.
This has to feel good. They gave their fans a show and secured the W.
Yep, the crowd gets to go home feeling good about the win tonight. Their team looked impressive.
From downtown. Not that time. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Holiday.
Substitution for Portland. Number 4, Matisse Thybulle.
And so Golden State takes this one, and by a big margin. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes.
But it's never the same as the first time. But I let my guard down for you. Said I'll put my guard down for you. Said I'll be vulnerable, so you can break my heart if you want to. She said take your time, what's the rush? Take your time, what's the rush? I said baby I'm a dog, I'm a man. She said take your time, what's the rush? I said baby I'm a dog, I'm a man. I'm a dog, I'm a man.
Yeah. Premier on the track. Hey, yo, shout out to the NBA. What's your favorite team? I'ma break down all the teams and show you how I flip it into a rhyme scheme.
Take your time.
Pay close attention.
Break it down.
I'm in Atlanta with the Hawk. I poked him, he fell quick. I used to be a scalper like Boston. I sell ticks. My Cuban link chain so heavy my neck hurt. Call me the Brooklyn Nets. In Brooklyn I network. Get fly in Charlotte, spread my wings like a hornet. Every time I hear your music, I fast forward. If I was bipolar, I as soon as my mood switch. Something like Chicago, cause I'm back on my bull. In the gym working on my Cleveland Cavs. I be running like the horse on the Dallas Mavs. Hungry, so I gotta put some food in my stomach. I need some sweet and sour sauce for my Denver Nuggets. In the getaway car, I had to work on the engine, the crankshaft, cylinder head, and the pistons. These rappers is my kids, call Moria. I'm in the golden state of mind, a warrior. Rockin' like Houston, I don't give a I don't rap for free, I sell verses, Swiss beats and Timberland. Indiana Pacers jacket with the zipper. I just got a haircut with some LA Clippers. Like the Lakers, bring the chip to my city. Shout to my bleak ass Memphis. I be on my Grizzly, heat like Miami. Get bucks like Milwaukee, Jadakiss already said that. Shooting like the Timberwolves, I ain't missing fam. Timber, knock the trees down on your timberlands. Birds call them pelicans. Knicks in the rain, lightning and thunder. I'm a hustling veteran. I'm a survivor like. Respect me from Brooklyn to Compton. I was born in 78. Never been a quitter. 2 years ahead of my time. I'm a 76er. They my sons. We some trailblazers, you heard? A bunch of kings floating in them Bentley Spurs. Pat Post, way more than just a rapper. Swoop down and snatch my prey like a raptor. Used to shop at Jimmy Jazz. I'm different. Y'all some cowardly lions eager to meet the wizard.
Playing basketball. Playing basketball. Playing basketball. Basketball.
Rufus boy, let me love boy, what you know. Rufus boy, let me love boy, what you know. Rufus boy, let me love boy, what you know. Rufus boy, let me love. Caught up in my tape. Caught up in my tape. I'ma bite